Hey crew, it's Pitt, and I'm back with a little bit something different. We're not doing a study right now. As a matter of fact, we're going to be discussing something that I did not expect to discuss. I wrapped up the video today, the Rudolph Steiner video, the outline of occult science, and I was a little bit frustrated as I did the video. It is quite obvious if you watch the video that I was a little bit frustrated, and I did something I don't normally do. I looked ahead in the study and I discovered that there is absolutely no reason to continue, right? Just like with Agrippa, there was no knowledge. There was no knowledge to extract from that. It was all a bunch of hyperbole. It was a whole bunch of speculation, and there was not a whole lot of meat to be discovered in the 4 books of Agrippa, or the 3 books of Agrippa. Like, what we did was completely useless. There was no real reason to continue. It's the same with Rudolph Steiner. I know that is going to set some people off, and it is what it is, but we're not here for a spirit of stagnation, and there was nothing new to be gleaned from that. But I am announcing that we are starting the next part of the study, right? We talked about we were going to finish the outline of occult science. It's done. I'm not going to go back to it. I even said in the video today that I was not going to stop. Apparently I'm a liar, right? I looked ahead and there is really no reason to continue. It is the exact same thing that we've been dealing with for the last 4 days, probably for the next 4 days, and then there's a whole nother section of another 100 pages of the exact same thing. That whole evolution through Saturn and the sun and the moon and then the earth that I just completely do not believe in at all. There is no real reason to think that it is true in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. And so we will be diving into the next study. I will be doing a background on Aleister Crowley, and then we will be doing Liber 4, which is the book, right? His book of magical works, the definitive book, right? This is supposed to be all of the meat. And if there is no meat in this one, then we will definitely be done with studies. There might actually be something worth discussing in here, but I am almost certainly going to piss off all kinds of people when we do this study, right? And not if you've been watching and you haven't been pissed off by something I've done before, there is a very good chance when we get into this that I will piss you off, because I do know a little bit about Mr. Crowley's history. We will be reading for the groundwork the entire wiki. I normally don't even do that, but it is definitely valid here. Much in the same way that we saw with Mr. Levi, that he did not have the conviction of his beliefs at all. I believe that we will find the same thing happening here. I believe that Mr. Crowley was almost certainly, I don't want to say charlatan, because that kind of implies that he had a capacity for something. I don't believe that he did. There does not appear to be any fruit of the Spirit in his life at all. Like, none of the good things. Everything that I've know about him is negative, and some of that is preconceived. That's why we're going to do the groundwork video, so that I can get an understanding. I am fully aware that Wikipedia is not a place to end a research of anyone, but it is a good place to start. It has most of the facts. They will be factually accurate for the most part. As long as it's not dealing with a political situation, they don't try and hide things, right? Now, Wikipedia will absolutely lie to you about anything politically related, anything environmentally related, anything health related. But this is well outside of their realm of needing to deceive people. They consider this to be deceitful enough all on its own. We will be doing a deep dive into Aleister Crowley. The first video will be the wiki page, and then we will be diving into Liber 4. If Liber 4 happens to have any meat in it, there is a possibility that we will be diving into book 7, which is the members only book. The validity of it is up for a little bit of debate, whereas this was a publicly published book. The other one was intended to be secret. So whether we got the accurate or not, who knows. But depending on how much meat we get out of this, we will be doing the pivot on the other side of this, unless there is some more esoterica knowledge that needs to be extracted, I am perfectly willing to do so. I'm not inclined to do the Kabbalah, not because the foundation of that is severely fractured, right? Anything based upon Judaism is necessarily going to be a problem. And so I don't know whether I want to get into the Kabbalah in that way. The things that I do are not required to get into that at all. There is probably some meat there if I can get the appropriate reference that I can share with you. Like Jason gave me a reference, but it's under copyright, so I can't do what we do here with that. There may be a workaround for that in the works, but I don't know how effective that's going to be. But regardless, I wanted to let you know without just, waking up tomorrow and opening up the video and being like, wait, what happened to the rest of the study? It's not going to come. Like, I'm going to upload the last one that I just recorded, but like, I went ahead to chapter 4, the present and future evolution of the world and humanity, and I read a little bit of this, and there is no reason to expect it to be any better than what we were reading here with the evolution of the world and man, with its whole man evolved through Saturn and into the sun, and all of these things that he had a preconceived notion about and he is trying to find an explanation for. I don't find the need to go into that. I don't feel like we are going to gain value from that. And so this is the wrap up for Rudolph Steiner. As far as I'm aware, like, I would have to go back and rewatch the first Steiner videos, but I don't think that we were able to extract any meat from Mr. Steiner's writings. He has an impressive amount of writings. He has written an awful lot, but there's not apparently a whole lot of meat in the things that he wrote. And so, just to keep the crew informed on what is going on. Now, when we get done with Crowley, which is going to be a while because this is a rather lengthy, there's 409 pages to this PDF. It's going to take a little while to get through. But on the other side of that, we'll be pivoting, unless there is some other esoterica that we need to get along the way. We will be pivoting away from the esoterica and into psychology. We'll be picking up Carl Jung on the other side. So that's going to bring us to the end of this announcement. Hopefully I brought a little bit of enlightenment and not too much confusion. If you like what I'm doing, let me know down below. Do all of the good things. Like, share, follow, give me a comment, give me a sub. Throw me super thanks and all of that. Check out the book. All of these standard stuff. You know what to do. I love you. To the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you are here with me. I am trying not to waste your time, right? I'm not trying to waste my time, but my time's a little bit less valuable. The things that are getting put out there, I want them to have meat to it. And so far, we have way too much without meat. We need to dive into something different. If you like, to the crew, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate every single minute that you were here with me, and I am praying for you every single day. Until next time, I love you. God loves you. You are perfect, whole, and complete, just the way that you are. And this has been Pitt State. Peace.